All right, toy fans, I'm here with another quick review. Now, it's called Ourcrea Building Blocks. You can actually see it up there. You have to kind of mind the light there, but Ourcrea. Now, this is a brand I've never heard of. I see it all the time on TikTok. I actually picked mine up on Amazon, and what it was is I was kind of typing away, blah 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 blah. And it's like building block city buildings, sort of thing like that. And I came across this. And this was running at right about $25. So really not that big of a deal. Kind of very inexpensive. I was more afraid of anything. It was going to be micro bricks. And come to find out, it's not. It's a standard, if you go 2 by 2, 16 centimeter like basic blocks. So it's not micro, it's not half size, it's not mini, it's not micro, it's standard building block size, which is what we want. Because as we're doing Lego world building, we don't want micro bricks or mini bricks. We want Lego bricks, standard. This is the set. This has standard bricks to it. Now, there's some ups, some downs, things like that, especially if you're doing world building, but we'll get into that as we get into the video, as we get a little bit further. For right now, let's look at the box. Let's kind of break down what all we have. Now, this is the Ourcrea, so it says build your favorite houses. So I'm guessing there's other sorts of sets that are out there. It comes in this shiny box. This is the Sheffield house from the 1998 series The Nanny, which was a sitcom. Honestly, I hadn't heard about The Nanny in so long. I had to look it up, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh my god, I remember now." Had Fran Drescher in it. She was up on top level. She was the nanny servicing this family, the Sheffield family. This is the apartment complex. So overall, it does have that open front box, so kind of like how Lumabricks opens up, but it's a kind of a thin box. So if yours comes in, it's all busted up. Like mine has a cut already right there. That's okay. It's not that big of a deal. For the rest of the box, it's all black. You do on the back, you get some things here that talks about how the set is built. It is an open back set, so it's not modular in the way that you would say Lumabricks or Insoon would be. I think some Insoon sets are, some are not, but this is not modular. So if you're wanting to build this, keep in mind the back is open. For me, I have a solution to that. I think I've made a short video about it on my YouTube channel, but we're doing what we can when we wall build. So the cool thing with bricks is you get to change that up as you go. Now, it does come in one, two, three, four, five different levels and layers. Well, I say five, four technically, with a roof. And they're all playable areas that settle in with standard Lego mini brick figs or mini figs really well. So that's something to keep in mind. Sticker wise, we already have a sticker over it. This is Amazon. I don't really want to show you that because I think you can get on TikTok, you can get on Amazon. I'll actually put the link for mine in the shop. So if you want to buy this set, I have my link down there for this set through Amazon, so it's easier for it to find, and it helps out the channel quite a bit. So, other than that, we got some legalese on the side, and that's it. There's nothing else about that box. It's pretty standard. Now we do have quite a bit of a book here. It is one. Let's see, 1,435 pieces. Took me a minute to say that. 1,435 pieces. So it's quite a bit of pieces for, I don't know, $25 at standard bricks. It's pretty good. You do have size scaling as far as the one-on-one scale for a lot of your parts. Talks about how to use a brick separator, which you do get. And then it has a parts list of everything that comes in the set. And there's quite a bit. Of course, plates, bricks, specialties, slopes, etc. More plates, and they kind of break it down based on size. Now, normally with a lot of these sets, you'll get to where it has first step, they show you the bag, and then you go into build. This will show you bag one, bag two, three, four, five, and six, where everything's at. And it doesn't have the natural chapter pauses in there. It does tell you to change out bags or to get new bags, but it doesn't have like that page, hey, now we're moving to bag two. It's all in the front. They do show you kind of how things are put together. For the most part, the build is really good, and as long as you're paying attention, it's fairly easy. It says 18 and up. I could see a 15-year-old, possibly even a 12-year-old building this and it being fine. But I think that's going to be up to judgment on you on how well you think they are at building. If they seem to struggle with certain things on building, it might be one of those that's like, hey, this might not be the best thing for them to build and do. But again, I leave that up to you as a parent and as someone that has kids to figure out what you need. Now, you're not here for the booklet, you're not here for the box, you're here for the main build, which is this right here. Now, this piece it's beautiful. I will go ahead and tell you it's tall. And actually I had to pull the camera back a little bit because of the fact that I couldn't get it all into shot and I don't have enough room to back my camera up. But you do have all this detail up here. You do have working doors. You do have a windows, I should say, on this side, which is kind of nice. You do have that gigantic friend-sized cat. Back here, you do have playable floors. So you've got all these floors here. And let me see if I can get a light on that to make it a little bit brighter. There we go. You've got all these floors here that, have the different, like the dressing room for the nanny, the bedroom, the office of Mr. Sheffield. You got the lobby here, which is nice. And there's some really good building techniques in there. As a matter of fact, some of the building techniques they use for this, I actually want to take it apart and share that with you on how they build because it'd be a good way of building other parts of Lego furniture. And then, of course, you have this broom closet here, which sits under the stairs. Now, there's some areas of this that I don't care much for. Like, I don't care for. There's a part of me that's like, I'm not too keen on the window here. It's kind of hidden, but you still get some detail stuff in there. You get this nice texture on the side. I don't like that it's open in the back, but, again, that's fine. The technique for building this tree or shrub was kind of nice. I'm not sure about the vine work here, but again, you can change all these things up. It is modular like that. It is Lego. You have that option. These floors just snap off. So if you snap off the roof, you can set off to the side. You can snap off this floor, set to the side. You can snap off, oops, I took two floors at once. This one's set to the side. You can take off the office and you're kind of left with this. We'll kind of pan down a little bit. So you can see each set is actually modular. And there's a ton of detail in there, which is really nice. There are two stickers to apply. One says a Sheffield House. The newspaper is printed. The number 9 on the front door is printed. I'm trying to remember what oh yeah, there's a painting. Let's see if we can find it. There's a painting right in here. Yeah, if you can kind of see that. Yeah, that painting is also a sticker. And it's a painting of like sunflowers. So I'm going to say it's their attempt at a nice Van Gogh without it being too Van Gone and copyright issues. Yeah, sorry about that one. But, all in all, pretty decent set. Like I said, I started modding mine. This is the original form here. I kind of adjust that camera back up so you can see it. There we go. This is the original form here. It is a pretty solid set. It's a decent set. And it's one of those that I would say if you wanted just a small apartment building on the side. So you're not getting too far with this. This is, let's see, this is going to be right at, you got almost 6 inches by 7 inches. So a 6 inch by 7 inch area for your block. And then you're looking at almost 12 inches tall. So it's a little under 12 inches tall, so it's not going to like overshadow too much, but it is tall. But it's not too deep, it's not too wide. So if you have something like my Lumabricks newsstand that I want to put with it, I could have it to the side with this, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. It's not going to take up too much space, which is why I think it is a nice set for the modular side of things. This is a pretty cool set to get. Like I said, I have the link down below in my notes there, so that way you can look and probably get one for yourself. All in all, I think it's really worth getting, especially if you're doing the whole area of like the world building stuff, building a Lego city. I think this is kind of like one of those cool sets to get. And I couldn't remember the nanny, though people who did grow up with the nanny knew it. Once they see it, they know because it looks like the building. So That's all I got to say about that. Hey, thank you all for showing up and checking out this review. I hope that helped you out and hope that helped you inform your decision on whether you want to get this or not. I think it's a cool set. I think it's really worth getting, but I leave that up to you. All right. Thank you all for showing up. I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Have fun building and enjoy the brick hunt. I will see you all later.